Hello chat, YouTube, Twitch, good evening, good afternoon, good morning if you're in a weird place where that's a thing. Imagine it being morning right now, I could never. I hate mornings. 1 second. I need more gasoline to inhale. That was the box the gasoline is kept in, as we know. And this is the can the gasoline is kept in as well. Just you know, gasoline comes in cans. I am a character from the movie Cars, and I run on gasoline. Thank you, Sabrina. That was the plan. Let's click the live button, say hi to Captain America, and then click onto the video game. Hit 2015 Game of the Year role-playing game Fallout 4. I don't know why I'm being so verbose about this. Just letting people get into chat real quick. I forgot to tell the Discord. How am I getting any viewers without Discord? I need them. Hey Razor, hey Sun Honey Sage, hey Sabrina. You've already redeemed Hydrate and I said hi, but still. Hey Wizard, hey Mr. Therapy, and hey Jan. The first 6 people to speak in the chats. Teams of 3 on each brand of streaming service. So today, we're going to be continuing the main storyline of Fallout 4. Specifically, we're going to go to the molecular level and talk to that super mutant who's going to teach us how to teleport. So we're going to need a vertibird signal grenade. And I came over to the castle thinking I had already done this. And as it turns out, I haven't. And now I'm just at the castle for no reason. I've replaced all my generator banks, by the way, with fusion generators that you get from Wasteland Workshop. I was extremely tired of waiting for Brahmin to spawn the old-fashioned way. And I need 3 Brahmin per settlement, ideally, so that I can get as much fertilizer for Jet as possible, because I'm a drug dealer. On top of that, I wanted concrete walls, which I haven't used yet, and I wanted fusion generators. So we installed that DLC. No story, just nonsense for the creation, not creation club, the settlement system. So don't worry, you've missed nothing of substance. Let's move a little bit further away from the castle so I can use the vertibird. And we'll head over to Virgil in the glowing sea. Also, I'm level 77. I haven't done anything, I just can't control the levels at this point. I just walk places and end up getting a level, so that's fun. Probably be like level 80 by the time I actually reach the Institute. You know, end of like Act 2 of the main storyline. But yeah, I forgot I'm full of water. Can't pick anything up. You know what, I'll just rad stag it, it's fine. How's everybody doing in chat? Regardless of what fake time of day you live in. Don't mind if I double check the YouTube stream, by the way, because it was having some trouble last week, so I'm just making sure the bitrate's okay. Yeah, it looks fine. It was having a real moment. It was having a real moment earlier on, actually. I can't look at my monetization settings. YouTube broke. Very stable platform. Oh, don't go all the way over there, you big metal prick. My AP is great. I am good. I just finished working on a 7 Days to Die video that once again was not as long as I would have liked it to be, but I cannot talk as much as I used to, because the game has nothing to talk about.
5. Good shooting, sir.
Oh, I can't shoot us down. Game's a 0 out of 10 to be honest. Look at all my water purifiers, isn't that horrifying? Disgusting. Those cars are literally the only thing you can shoot while you're up here. Everything else just dodges you. There's some Brotherhood Paladins down there. Indeed intense, well said. I concur. Only the best from Twitch chat today. It's a little bit foggy. Is it possible to shoot down your own helicopter? It doesn't look like it. Not while you're inside it anyway. Tried Fallout 76 over the weekend and can't get your head over it, around it. What about? It is difficult to understand. Coming in a bit laggy, but not too bad. Let me have a look at YouTube. Let me see what it's doing. No, it looks fine. Anybody else on YouTube having issues? Anybody on Twitch having issues? Anybody respawned at Gunner's Plaza, by the way? Nope. Can't steal all their loot for another 40 days or whatever. Haven't seen any lag on the Twitch side yet. That would sound about right. YouTube was having some issues earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if it was still being a little bitch, to be honest. Have you tried V-Rising? I have not tried V-Rising. Doesn't really look like my kind of game. I've watched Laney play it though. Perfect game for Laney because things happen and she just screams at them and that's like 80% of the fun. Just witnessing consequences in motion. Meanwhile, you come to my stream and I'm sitting in a fucking helicopter for 20 minutes. Hey guys, welcome to my fucking airline stream. Today we're going to be taking a flight from fucking Chicago to New York. What's your favourite airline movie? I've watched I Am Legend 17 times on this flight. Seats are dog shit, by the way. And there's a fucking dog in the plane. Fucking piece of shit. Albino? What about an albino? Yeah, it's an albino deathclaw. They have many health. A great deal of health. At least 3. I don't mind this though. At least it's not a screaming child. I mean, you have to be 13 to use Twitch, don't you?
Landing. Touchdown could be a little rough.
Are you even... I don't know, you could walk through that. Are you even allowed to stream on Twitch if you're a child? There's a rad scorpion waiting for me out there. I wonder if it'll follow me inside. Ow, yep. That did so much damage. What the fuck is your problem? I have like 1,000,000 damage resistance, by the way. 1880. Fucking Death Skull Rad Scorpion does not give the slightest shit.
Protect and serve.
Oi.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed.
I have the code.
Suppose you did get rid of.
Right.
How'd you?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, though, I would have sorry. You're not. I did the best. Came up. Here's the symbol. You know the craziest part? All the dead.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record. But, can you?
I got it covered.
Good. Good. And don't you it's my own.
Sure.
Now go on.
Okay. We did all of that, by the way. Just fucking fly back. Couldn't have gave Virgil a goddamn fucking radio, could we? If you're 12, you'll be banned. That's a good policy in general, I think. Just do not allow 12-year-olds to exist. More water? There we go. So, now we have to take another goddamn flight back. What a flawless game mechanic survival mode / lack of fast travel is. Tell me, why are you cowering? Is there an enemy? We killed the rat scorpion. It took 40 shots. Where the hell is that vertebrate coming from? I'm with all 3 of the factions. And then we have to go all the way back to the castle.
Instrument all clear. Ready for takeoff. Weapons hot and ready to bring the pain, sir.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if we can get a second crack at the albino deathclaw. Nah, I think he's on the right side of the vertebrate. Pain in the ass. I just want to shoot wildlife from above. Oh look, there it is. I suspect this might have been a different one, because I think it would have been dead by now. And it just despawns. Robbed of 2 albino deathclaw kills now. Hi, Elodie. Yeah, but you don't understand, he's bald, so he has extra health. There's another one. This one better die. There we go. That was just a little fucking normal baby shit claw death claw. Fuck. Consolation prize. Are you using any mods? Nope. We're using a couple of DLCs and Creation Club thingies though. There's one of my provisioners. I think they're fighting the defenses of Gunner's Plaza. I imagine the turrets maybe respawn faster than the actual enemies. Someone else is shooting at me, but I can't see them. Oh, the raiders next to Jamaica Plain respawned. Interesting. I will consume their souls later, because I live next to that. All this burden makes me want to join the Institute and stay with them. Pigs. There's a lot of eggs around here, actually. Almost like it's a coastline. There is dogs fighting a raider. I'm entirely convinced those bullets were landing in front of me. Preston, no, we're gonna land on you, no! Howdy. Don't worry about this massive Brotherhood of Steel vehicle we just landed in our compound. Preston.
What do you need, General?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me inside the Institute.
The Institute? Why in the world?
Uh-huh. They kidnapped my son.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them. We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could...
The Institute uses teleportation.
You get him, Curie, you can do it.
This machine.
Teleportation. If anyone can... I'll let you know if I hear... In the meantime...
I just had to yap on about that fucking settlements that need my help. When's the next 7 Days to Die video? Tomorrow. Should I talk to the Brotherhood and Railroad first, or will I piss them off by doing that? I wasn't asking you. Your stretched shoulders. You know what, maybe we should drop a quick sleep save in case I fuck this up. Because the peaceful ending, quote unquote, isn't, I don't even know if it's intended, but you can do it and it's a bit buggy. Let's drop a sleep save. Did I catch another fucking disease? Oh no, that's over encumbrance, that's fine. What can I say? Was I licking the seats of the vertebrate or something? Got up, Curie. They're just help.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Here you go.
Wow, what a mess. Looks like encrypted RF transmissions. Okay.
They actually drew it. I didn't know they did that.
What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
Either it is, or we end up building one hell of a paperweight.
Well, whoever wrote this does seem to know what they're talking about. Could be a genius or totally insane. Guess we'll find out. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first... While you're working on that, keep in mind, like if...
I do actually have a spare nuclear reactor handy.
Good afternoon. You're tuned to Radio
Love that.
broadcasting across the Commonwealth.
Immediately talked to Sturgis because it was expecting me to have a lot less materials than this.
Hey, Sturgis.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build?
Yeah. Ready to build the rest of it.
Good. I think I got a handle on this crazy contraption. At least as much as I can tell. Until we actually try to build it, here's a list of 3 things that may be hard. I'll meet you over at the...
Thanks, Sturgis.
Good deal. One thing to keep in mind while you're building this, it all needs... I'll see you over.
Okay. Sturgis, are you no longer thingy to that? He's not. He's now thingy to this.
Sturgis,
Everything looks good on my end.
let's do this.
I'll start.
I have a
I'm
distinct
ready when you
feeling I might need to sprint stagger this idiot off of here. Have I missed anything important? We're about to go to the Institute, but otherwise no.
Whenever you're ready.
It's been 2 vertibird flights, basically.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute and what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. Tracking RF. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
I'm in. Now to steal everything they have.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I am known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like
More like Yapper, am I right?
Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine
It's really as fast as it goes.
what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression.
No.
Welcome to the Institute.
Ooh, shiny.
This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to
God, look guys, they made an underground mall.
decades of
Wow.
research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable.
Love how we get 2 elevator rides just so this guy can fucking yap at us while we walk to him. Can you just put this as part of the conversation?
You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Is being boring a reason to kill father? Absolutely.
Only opens with a key. No way to pick this.
What if I just go home? SCP-111 has breached containment. I have a suspicion they're just going to take me back to the start and not let me do anything, so let's just go do this. Well, let's pretend like we're going to fall over this shit.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Oh, goddamn them. So many years stolen.
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on?
Sure. Those bastards.
What's going on?
I'll kill them for this.
I don't know you.
Damn it. Sean!
Father? Father? Father, help me!
Hello.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. He's a...
I could kill you.
Yes,
I want answers, asshole.
under the but I need you to realize you have It's good to... I am.
Bullshit.
Is it? In the vault. But then you... Is it really? And...
They stole you.
Right?
I really wish I could just
That
keep saying
time,
bullshit and just
here
not
took
believe him.
Scientific curiosity. So they followed the best.
Yeah, you lost me. I don't see...
You don't see the connection. The instant... Plenty of... Even in their attempts to... But then... I am...
I don't believe you.
I wish that...
You're lying.
Why would I? I've shown...
I want out of this place.
I had certainly hoped... Understand, though, that I cannot allow you to remain within the Institute. You may have safe passage back to the relay where... I am sorry. The elevator.
Sean, can we talk about this?
Have you reconsidered your decision?
Sure. I'll work with
Changed
you.
my
I just
mind.
want to sell your people water,
You
though.
want to... In fact...
Move, dipshit. Move, dipshit. Move, dipshit. Fucking scientists. Why not use a doorway prick? Set him on fire. I do not have any means of setting people on fire. Assuming I couldn't pay to pull the trigger. Well, here's the thing, Raven. You absolutely could pay me to pull the trigger, but just remember, if you're thinking about doing that at home, that would pretty quickly end the story, and you'd just get less streams. So, probably don't do that. Hey, can I just hack his terminal? Sick. Let's not shut down all the synths. Funny as it would be. Alright, we're in the yellow tower.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Fuck off.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Greetings.
That's the third primary
As the
drive
Institute's
servo.
requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
I don't know.
Buy my
Got a
shit.
few minutes to browse.
Experiment 18A. Yep, I'll take that. Don't give a shit about any of those. Here, yeah. You guys need water down here, right? Thank you.
Projected lifespans. If you
Excuse me,
ask
Doc.
Hey, lady.
They weren't
They were
kidding.
built pretty well.
They really are here.
How could you
Well,
tell?
all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief
Fillmore
engineer.
Butts.
When Father told us about
I know
you,
that's the wrong
I
one.
could hardly believe it. You've been through so much. I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I wanted to kill the son of a bitch who murdered my wife.
Kellogg always was a cold bastard. If you ask me, we're better off without him. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running
Can you
smooth.
stop fiddling
We
with his butt?
maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to
an
live and
annoying
work
sound.
in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that
Thank you.
recycles the air and water, and provides
Fucking
power to
psycho.
the laboratories
I
and
said-
quarters. The work we do might
I'm killing
not
them
be
all,
as
yeah,
exciting
so
as
you
some
know.
of the other departments, but it's at least as important.
Oh, that's interesting. One sec. Let me just ram an entire grilled rad roach in my mouth through the helmet.
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
It's a fascinating decision by Bethesda to deliberately make the Institute the most boring faction they physically could have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. Oh, I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Who else do I have to talk to?
Bet it's pretty boring down here
Is it
compared
true
to up
food
there.
supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the Bioscience Division. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious and flavorful food supplements.
I want supplement 77.
I am sorry, sir, but that supplement is no longer available.
Useless machine.
Power.
Greetings, sir. Welcome to the commissary.
Obstruction.
Would you care for food?
Protein.
Doctor,
Fiber.
requested another
Fat.
synth memory reset.
Beef.
May I ask for what?
Ham.
It's preemptive.
Chicken. And bacon.
To avoid a potential high-risk situation.
Lettuce, spinach, broccoli, and just unnamed fruit. Peanut. Butter. Ice cream. Grease. What kind of vending machine are you running here?
Sure. Let's take a look.
I do not give a shit. Thought a peaceful ending? You're not gonna get the peaceful ending. The most peaceful ending is the one where you keep the Brotherhood and the Railroad alive. You have to kill the Institute if you want that ending, though.
Forward to working with you.
I'm not looking forward to working with you. I hate everyone. Let's go talk to Madison Lee.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
Pardon me. Yep, I'm just gonna steal this advanced technology. And this advanced technology, yep. Fascinating. Do you know I'm qualified to be here because of nepotism? Yes.
That was productive.
OMG, she's from Fallout 3. Yeah, the most, like, fucking unnecessary transfer character ever.
Here, then.
Like, oh, we need Madison Lee to fix Liberty Prime because she did anything to fix Liberty Prime in Fallout 3 right now.
Here. I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
That's insulting.
That's insulting.
I'm sorry. Not my intention. There's just quite a bit going on right now, and your arrival has the potential to throw things off schedule. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install... You're to be given...
I don't want one of those things, and...
If you expect to be coming and going, you're gonna... In case the if nothing else...
Okay, whatever.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Alright.
You could not pay me to give a shit about anything any of the Institute has to say. Like, do you want to hear a bunch of scientists boringly yap about technology that doesn't exist? No, actually, I don't. What did she do in 3 other than open that door? No, that's it. Yeah, she opens the door. She Karens her way inside the Brotherhood of Steel, and that's
Unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Ligma. And that's all she does. And she was apparently important enough to be a recurring character.
We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be...
Sorry, were you using this as being requisitioned for synth retention?
I suppose it's your job.
I need to talk to this prick.
Hi.
Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical...
Shut up. After what I've been through, a checkup is probably a good idea.
I should think so. Who knows?
There's a console in the Institute that suggests you're a synth. They deleted that console.
Come see. We'll do that check. Take care of yourself.
Like a decade ago, by the way. Have you considered a null achievements run? Eh. Takes like 24 hours for like world record pace. I'm not gonna stream that long.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced.
They made a Lord of the Rings mod for this game. That is an extremely specific request, and I don't know what that would entail. But probably.
Pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
Welcome. Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute as your home.
No.
The only place I want to call home was destroyed a long time.
I'm truly sorry. You should know that many of us...
Where the fuck am I? Synth retention? Yeah.
Scanning.
Power armor is sturdy enough, but it limits your mobility.
No, it doesn't.
Turn off the interface.
I have 10 agility.
Barometer?
Targeting package upgrades I have.
Baldy.
Maybe I should take
You're
some
here.
courses with me.
Glad you made it.
Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other.
You think 1.0 is going to explore the lore, establish a story? 1.0 is just a name for Alpha 22, and all it contains is cosmetic changes. Probably some balance changes as well, but they're not going to advertise that much.
Lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
Sometimes I have to lean on your skull. Shut up.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, acting director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. Despite your, I'm sure.
Stay out of my way, or you'll regret it.
That sounds a bit like a threat.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sure I'm just misunderstanding you, though. Threats aren't advisable for someone in your position. Now,
You know I could headbutt you and explode your head over this wall long before a courser could come over and try and stop me, right? You know that, right? You know that, right? He knows that, right, chat? Just oomph.
So basically, you're the secret police.
Secret police? If that's a pre-war reference, then I'm afraid it's lost on me.
For the love of
Our
God,
main
read a book,
instrument is
prick.
the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped.
Yes, we've all seen Blade Runner.
Infiltration and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. Well, I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already.
And I've seen the Blade Runner movies, yes.
I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I hate to break it to you, but your courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare.
That's called arrogance, Justin.
I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
No, I literally do not care.
Thanks.
Very well.
You don't need those. Or these.
I heard we lost
Bending
another
guts.
Gen 3. Dr. Ayo was furious.
Yes, he has an incredibly small penis.
The Directorate should take the synth escapes more seriously.
Who the fuck asked? What type of runs do you consider for the future in Fallout 4? Me.
To report, sir.
As much as I'm not going to stay a 7 Days to Die YouTuber, I'm not going to become a Fallout 4 YouTuber. Should I be hacking this while they can see me? Stealth. Doom. Okay. Come? Yeah. Did we go into advanced systems? Yeah, that's Dr. Lee. So much plastic. And aluminium, I think. Yeah, nuclear material as well. let's go talk to the people who are doing biological research, and the best thing they have to show for it is a bunch of fucking gorillas. Meanwhile, the main fucking character's son in this game, aka the main villain of the game, dies of cancer in an institute where the bioscience division is so bored they made gorillas. Incredible Bethesda writing there.
I try not to think too much about it. Dr. Holdren's synth gorilla project is showing promising results.
What possible purpose could this have?
How can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well, I suppose you're right.
It's great to have you here.
Fuck you.
Please resist any urge you might feel to eat the specimens in the hydroponic garden.
These don't even look fit for human consumption. What are you talking about?
Hi, Doc.
Yes, yes, I'm sure that whatever you have to say is very interesting, but now simply isn't a good time.
Someone's a little full of himself.
Hardly. There is no place for ego in science.
Have you met your organization?
As polite a manner as possible that I am busy. Now, goodbye.
Yeah, works for me. How the fuck do I hack into the bioscience thing, by the way? The Mr. Virgil's bullshit. Is there a password somewhere in here? Because I don't seem to have it. Carrying too much and cannot run. Those are the words. The loser. To the wiki she goes. Oh, I'm still encumbered. I guess I was already under the effects of that. Oh, this looks fun. Can you still release the gorillas? You can only do that in a certain quest. But yes. Ah, this is probably the way.
Yes.
Found the FEV lab, Raven, you don't have to tell me. It's Tesla Arc, who gives a shit? Nuh-uh. So Skibbity pre-built. I want you to know if you weren't a mod, you would have been banned for that. You would have been sent to the Skibbity dimension.
Negative sensor read. Sensor alert.
Do I need another point of agility? Yes, I do.
Contact.
That's not going to be a fun thing to look at. When we do a no-kill 7 days to die run? Never. Alright. This better not kill me. Be sent so far back. I will leave the Institute with absolutely nothing. Said you won't play the new 7 Days rip-off game, but I bet you will because you're thirsty for views. I don't see how I'm thirsty for views, but I'm not going to play it either way. Mostly because it's just 7 Days to Die, but with a different thing. I think it's bold to assume that that game's going to be something that provides the views that someone who is thirsty for views would get. One of the most unpopular projects I've ever seen teased. The comments, when the comments were enabled anyway, on the one, I think they had an original video, it got like flamed in the comments and then they turned them off and then they uploaded a new one. Or if it's technically different, I'm not sure, but it seems like it's just the same video again. So I'm not too excited about that view-wise. It would be a bad long-term move to even bother with it. Because it's only going to be, you know, the new thing for like a week. And then people are going to be like, it's just like a single horde night. But you can control zombies and it's lame as fuck. Guess we're over that now. It's the same reason I don't do like news videos for 7 Days to Die anymore. If I was view hungry, I'd be doing that shit because it gets views, but it doesn't mean anything in the long run. It doesn't translate to anything. You just get like a nice number that goes up for like 2 days. They don't even make that much money. Because they're short. And videos on that game would be short because it's a game. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a. It's like on a game by game basis. It's not like a continuous thing. It's like you play a match of it. You play a few rounds of it, right? First was an early preview, second was the trailer. Well, one of them had the comments turned off. And went numb, holding shift too much, but I don't know why I'm holding shift because I can't sprint. It's just 7 days muscle memory. Hello. Thank you for your possessions. I will sell them to your friends. Eh.
Yes.
More trays. Oh, that's not what I was trying to click on, but here I am. Does it do anything? No. Gimme. Then we need this. That's one of the important things. I can technically leave now. I have the holotape and the, fuck is that thing called? The serum. My brain is slower today, chat. It started to get warm in the UK. That's never good for me. No one's gonna question that I went in the FEV lab. They're too scared of me.
Sorry, but I'm too preoccupied for chit-chat.
Everyone's excited about the new synth project.
No one cares. UK has air conditioning? Not commonly, no. Why would we? This isn't Florida. Still, it's more humid than I would like. How do you feel about the Institute making super mutants? I think Bethesda needs to stop fucking ramming super mutants into everything. How has survival mode treated you this far? Well, we're like 3 days into this run. Survival as a concept kind of went out the window a while ago. Halo Reach Infected run would get you more views than the new 7 Days to Die. I mean, long term, absolutely, Stuz, you are correct, it actually would. Because Halo has a much bigger audience than 7 Days, even in its... So Halo has stood in a landmine and is missing 3 limbs, but it still has more interest than 7 Days. It would just be a case of, like, breaking into that niche. Whereas 7 Days to Die Blood Moons will be gone in, like, a year. Because you can just do it all in 7 days. Like, there's no reason to buy a second game to do that shit.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Benet, you know where to find the temple.
Just a moment. I bet Dr. Thompson would love to take that power under these eyes and get a look at the inner workings.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, and philosophers. You do well to remember.
We're men of science, not philosophers. Have you ever heard a more fucking brainless statement in your life?
Hey, Doc.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough. A culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
No robot is superior to me.
You might not think so now, but just wait. You've only seen a fraction of what our synths can do. Their potential is limitless. Like I said, a momentous time.
All this science and you can't cure your baldness. Truly a momentous thing. Top comment in the new video is lag spikes in the trailer. It's accurate at least. Yeah, I mean, if you can't get the fucking stripped down shitty version of your game to run at 60 FPS for a trailer, probably just keep working on that for a little bit longer, maybe. Just, you know, turn the oven back on, turn up the heat a little bit, put it back in, and let it burn, because I don't want to talk about it at all. So just, you know, fuck that game. Have I talked to everybody yet? Beat the division leaders. Who have I missed?
Do we really need all these coursers roaming the halls?
Yes. Gives me someone to shoot at later. I talked to the leader of bioscience. He told me to fuck off, but like, is that not enough? Hello? Oh, we have to talk to Clayton.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Hi, Doc.
Welcome.
You smell like cheese.
So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Don't care,
I'm
didn't
sure
ask.
It's fascinating, but that...
Of course. Before you go, as the name are most important to that end, we've even started. You probably saw.
Sounds like a waste of time to me.
It's just sometimes we innovate for. I'm sure.
He's just like me for real, chat. Just keep pressing the negative option. He sounds just like me. It's great.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care.
Fucking hell. Anybody get a timer on how long it took to yap to every bloody department head in this fucking building? The thing that, like, is my issue with Fallout 4's yapping, by the way, is just the dialogue system is absolutely cucked. So it's not like you can ask anything interesting. Or, like, have any interesting speech checks. You're just tapping the arrow keys until it fucking stops. So that's why I'm so just like, oh, everybody just yaps at me. Around 31 minutes. Yup, that sounds about right. Let's take out 5 minutes for looting and doing the FEV lab. Off we go. Actually, before we leave, because I would like to minimize the amount of time I have to spend in here, I need to go find that one book. Because it'll annoy the shit out of me if I don't get it. I don't really do completionist runs, but if I block myself out of getting it, it'll just annoy me for the rest of the playthrough, so we have to go back down and get that. You know, someone remind me next time. I don't want to have to make you watch an elevator ride again if I'm not doing anything other than grabbing a book. Game. Trash can. That's where they made Carla. Okay, so can I teleport with a full inventory? The fuck do you use the Institute's teleporter again? Or is it just because I'm full of soup? Well, I'm still full of soup. Fast travel to CIT? Oh yeah, it's anywhere to here, right? But only to CIT ruins. I don't remember. Keep thinking it's the other way around. Let's... what the fuck? Is the sky purple? Let's go. Right, so now we need to help all the other factions with their bullshit. The Minutemen ask very little of me, so we don't have to worry about them. I'm gonna give that holotape to Sturgis. I think it just makes you give it to Ingram anyway. But, might as well. So chat, what's the best flavor of water? Cold? That does seem to be a wise choice, yes. Slightly green water? That's concerning. Probably boil that a little bit, Stuz. Probably strawberry. That just makes too much sense. Water does not come in fruit punch flavor. That's just fruit punch.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for takeoff. Your weapon is locked and loaded.
Yeah, I know. Fish tank water. Yep, that is here. I broke my machine gun. Second, my character's thirsty. How come nothing is water flavored? I bet you feel real dumb thinking about ice cubes right now. Do they advertise as water flavored? No. Because they don't need to advertise. What do you mean advertise? You can't buy ice cubes, Jefferson. Or can you? Do you live in some weird world where you can buy ice cubes? How much does an ice cube cost? If it's more than like 1 pence, you are a sucker. Someone is shooting a minigun at me. Can buy ice cubes at any corner store. Why is America such a comedy country? Like, why isn't the water free? Can't you just freeze it in your fucking freezer? Buy ice cubes at Asda and Tesco? Oh, the fuck you can't. You're lying to me. You're making that shit up. No, we fucking don't, Stuz. Never in my life have I entered a single supermarket and seen ice cubes for sale. If you buy ice cubes, you might be brain damaged. Can we please land the vehicle, Lancer? There we go. Think of a person who worked in retail. You worked in a corner shop. Why are you talking about, like, Asda? We sell ice cubes. Well, how much, Stuz? Need ice for coolers, drinks, and... Yeah, I know what ice is for. I mean, why are you buying it? Take your water, which is presumably either free or paid for with your water bill, and then freeze it. How many pounds per pound? That's a good question, Jefferson. Good question. Although it'd be sold as kilograms here, but yeah. Buy ice to carry. But why do you need to buy the ice? Just make... You've got this, like, portable ice fridge, right? You've got that. You have your portable cooler to keep your ice in. Fill the ice cube thingy at your house the night before. Why are we selling ice cubes? Sturgis is fighting raiders. What the fuck is happening? Okay. This is a lot of firepower. I'm not gonna lie.
Is everybody okay?
Large gatherings require more ice for guests than a single person can make in any reasonable length of time. Are you a fucking caterer? Ice makers in most fridges do not make enough ice to fill Chet. Do the Americans have freezers? Is this a device they have found? Have they reverse engineered those from the Chinese yet? Did the ice machine on your fridge? Put water in a freezer for like an hour. Okay, maybe longer than an hour, but you get my point. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need to talk to Sturgis. I've been stun-locked by the fact that people actually buy fucking ice. Okay. He's not there. You just fill a tray and empty it into the freezer and repeat. Yeah, you could have multiple trays. They're a bit fucking annoying to get the ice out, but better than paying for ice. How long would it take you to make 4.5 kilograms? That's a very specific amount. I don't know. It would depend on how much freezer space you have, because it all freezes at the same time. So it takes you as much time as it takes to make one ice cube. You just need more space in your freezer. And maybe more ice trays. You have like maybe 3 or 4 ice trays, I don't know. Chat, you're annoying me. I know what ice is for. You don't have to explain that you use the ice to keep things cold away from your house. I am asking why you purchase it. Because that's £10, which is what we usually buy. Fair, 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 fair. I don't know how long it would take though, but it just depends on your freezer space. What else you can put in your fucking freezer?
Here's that holotape you gave me.
You can just walk in and ice is there. That's actively less convenient than just not doing that.
The Institute isn't our enemy, remember?
I know, but it never...
What's in your freezer? Food? The entire freezer? Why don't you just use your fucking potato waffles to keep your fucking beer cold, hmm? Ice. What have I got to eat? Still red roach. Good enough. We have 3 loaves of bread in our freezer for some fucking reason. Are you afraid the bread's gonna run out? Frozen bread always tastes horrible. It's like, it never retains its structure. Always tastes slightly wrong.
You're tuned to Radio Freedom. Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for updates.
I mean, I understand ice packs, right? Like, you know, bags that you don't actually fiddle with the ice at all with. You just buy like a little pack of ice and you use it for like sports injuries. And then once it melts, you just put it back in the freezer. That's convenient. I understand that. But buying ice cubes, you're never going to convince me that isn't a waste of your time and money. The ones you can't open? Yeah. The ones that are for like if you sprain your fucking ankle or something, that makes sense. Because the convenience is you don't have to fiddle with a tray. And it's reusable. Keeps them from getting moldy. Keeps what from getting moldy? The bread? Just buy the... Just buy the bread when you need bread. Stop buying it at 5 at a time. Not a waste if you're about to go camping or to a lake or whatever. Why does buying the ice help with that? You can just put the ice in your fucking freezer. Well, the water in your freezer. Oh, do you mean the bread? Bread goes on sale thing. Oh, fucking buying bread in bulk is... How much is bread? Chat, Americans, how much does bread cost you fuckers?
Nothing to report. Keep it tuned here for Minutemen alerts.
I want to know. So I want to put up with human beings as little as possible and the other humans are at the bread store. Oh, but you'll go to the ice store. You don't have to prep for days to have enough ice for the other weekend. Literally all you do is fill a tray with water and then put it in a fucking freezer. Or a bag, maybe. How much does chemically enhanced American bread cost? I mean, it's the same bread we eat in the UK. They just put more sugar in it. 2-ish USD per loaf? Hang on, I have to translate that. I actually, off the top of my head, I don't know how much bread costs now. It's left my brain. 1 second. How much is that? Yeah, no, that's normal prices. Why go to the store when you have a functioning tap? Well, that's a better question, because when it comes to, like, bottled water, you're entirely at the mercy of your local infrastructure. You're not eating the ice cubes, are you? Bet here can cost £1. Oh, that's nasty bread, this does. That's nasty bread. You're looking for at least $1.50, come on now.
All quiet, which is how we like it.
Bread is like $5 a loaf for the not chemically loaded shit. Well, if you bought the chemically loaded shit, you wouldn't need to freeze it. Whoever's paying $2 a loaf is getting screwed. These are two very competing ideologies here. One person says $5 is normal. One person says $2 is ridiculous. What are we doing here? I'd pay the equivalent of $2 for bread. I don't really give a shit. You buy like 1 loaf a week. Not something to overly focus you're budgeting on. Just like don't eat bread if you can't afford bread.
Stay safe out there.
I mean, if we're talking the difference between $2 here that you'll pay once a week. Buy 6 loaves a week. How many people are you feeding with 6 loaves of bread? 5,000 with 2 fish? Hmm? That's in US bread. Is that not in UK bread? I've never looked. The Great Ice Wars. Not understand the idea of bulk ice is wild to me. It's free! You don't need... Me and my wife and 8 kids. Yeah. Of course you're gonna use 6 loaves of bread. You have approximately 4 times as many children than is recommended. Actually, you have 8 children and the recommended amount is none. But you know. Right, Justin, how many people are you feeding with this ice? Because apparently we've got some fucking Victorian families in here. Why am I here? Who am I supposed to be talking to? I've been stunlocked by ice and bread. $2 for bread is normal? That's what I would think, yeah. If you're just getting like normal fucking white bread that's like soft and slightly sugary, yeah. If you are getting the more crusty bread, you're looking at more like £3-4, so like a $5, yeah. I was growing up, they taught us the average American family has 2.5 kids. That's true. Keep the ice chest at temp 4 days on end in the hottest months of the year. Probably just don't fucking go that far away from your house. That's my new advice. Yeah, I'm just filled with water now. Let's sell some of that. You don't get to talk about the convenience of anything now. You've chosen to have 8 children. That is not the standard family lifestyle. I can almost understand buying ice for that. But why the fuck is everybody else buying ice? How big are your families? Or is the bulk ice market specifically for people with 10 children?
At your service, General. What do you need?
That is quite the market to cater to.
Hey.
I'm sure I've got something.
We have ice at home, goddammit.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Let me know what you'd like.
Right, so largely what I'm seeing here is that the market for buying bulk ice is for if you have a family of 10 or if you're a severe alcoholic. Those are the markets. Is that what we're saying here? Oh, is this not working again? I might need to relog. When it does this, it's being a bit... Yeah, I think I have to relog for this silly little bug. Bear with me, chat. Don't American fridges have a built-in ice maker? Probably, but apparently that's inconvenient to use, you know. For keeping a lot of food cold for more than 1 day outside. You say that like I don't understand it. What I don't understand is why the fuck you need to keep a lot of food cold for more than 1 day outside. Do you live a Neolithic lifestyle? Fucking use your house. And how often do you go into the depths of the Grand Canyon with your entire fridge that this ice market can sustain itself? We need to eat 3 meals a day when we aren't at home. And how fucking many millions of children do you have? Buy shit that doesn't need to be kept cold. Hi, Lainey. We're fighting the ice wars. We have severe disagreements about the nature of frozen bread, the price of bread, the nature of bread, the nature of bulk ice, and just why would you ever buy ice? And I'm being told it's kept around to keep large amounts of food cold outside for long periods of time. No one's telling me why you would do that. Not understanding camping is crazy. I understand it, but like, why? Just take food that won't spoil. Use your brain. Don't you Americans love the whole prepper lifestyle? Don't you have cans of everything? Take some fucking cans with you. Did you go camping to eat? If you want to eat, go somewhere where there's food. You never leave your house. I'm sorry, but no one who leaves their house outright needs to buy ice. Apparently you need ice if you're going to be drinking outside or going far away from your home and you refuse to use non-perishable food items. We must eat 7-course French meals whilst we live in the woods and shit in a hole. Yeah, there is that too, Lainey.
Hey. Good reminder of what we're fighting for.
Wait, why have you got a pistol?
Okay. Is there something you need?
Why has he got a pistol? Where's the fuck? Okay, I gave him a laser musket, but he's picked up a pistol. Oh, we don't need to be obtuse to hate on the US, don't worry. We could be unobtuse. I don't think I am being obtuse here. Like, oh, I need to buy bulk ice because I need to like stay outside for extended periods of time. Mind you, the ice isn't gonna last that long anyway. So what? Do you need to keep going back to a store and buying ice? Why don't you buy some food? Oh. Anyway, let's go kill things. I think I need to walk to the Brotherhood of Steel because I don't want to waste my vertebrate grenades. You like all your beer warm? No, I don't think they do. I don't drink, so I wouldn't really be able to say, but I don't think they drink it warm. In the case of the UK, if you're going to be drinking, you're going to be drinking at night, and nighttime in the UK is cold, so it'll freeze it for you. You're good. Can't get over how Americans have spray can cheese. I mean, I've never tried it, but it doesn't sound appealing.
If you work, you eat. It's a simple.
Room temp beer is fine. I don't know. What was there? Beer was warm in the UK? What about that? Now, well, hang on. Australian beer isn't going to be room temp. It's going to be warm. Like, not even warm, like hot. It's going to be boiled in the bottle. I'm ridiculous. You're the one that takes ice everywhere with you. The ice will melt and so will, like, the benefits of your food. And this is all because you would rather pay, like, $3 for ice rather than just have a compartment in your freezer not be usable for, like, a day. Just stick beer in the river to make sure. Away, there you go, cold beer. I mean, yeah, it would work, in the UK at least. Water is just cold. Probably ice cold, actually, considering how our water is. These machines are nearly impossible to clean, they have to be replaced, basically. Maybe if you fuckers stopped selling it. It wasn't in my head. Don't most freezers come with an ice compartment? Mine doesn't, so I don't actually know if it does. But I just, you know, empty a drawer. There you go. Or is the big drawer, is that the ice compartment? I've just never cared. The ice cube trays can fit in any of those areas. The Americans still haven't explained to me how buying ice, first of all, is better than just bulk making it. Second of all, they haven't explained how they need the ice to go outside for extended periods of time and feed loads of people, right? How does the ice not melt if it's that warm? Doesn't the ice just melt and then you need more ice? Do you then go and buy more ice? And if you're going to buy ice, surely wherever you're buying the ice from has more food for you, then you wouldn't need the ice. You could just buy food from whatever shop you're near. They haven't explained it to me. They just said, touch grass, because they like camping. I'm sorry you like to sit outside and fucking look at your ice melting. You still haven't explained how the ice stays ice. And that you don't have to buy more when you're outside for these extended periods of time feeding 8 people, you know? So we use the freezer for other things? What the fuck am I talking about? Coolers and ice chests were mentioned. Right. So then why do you need to buy the ice? I'm losing my fucking mind. More ice lasts longer, that is true. What is fucking happening around here? I'm so distracted by ice, I'm gonna die to a super mutant. Who is this? A raider with a minigun. Coolers don't make the ice. Yeah, obviously. They cool, they don't freeze. That's what it's called in an ice chest. Right? But like, why do you not just use that to make ice? Why do you buy the ice? I'm baffled at the fact that you need the ice, and I'm baffled at the fact that you feel the need to buy the ice. There's a dead brother gonna die here. And I'm still not entirely sure what you need the ice for. I'm told alcohol. Okay, fair enough. It's better cold. What? Just why food though? Oh, I've minimized my game. 1 second, chat. I don't think it can be plugged in to keep it cold. They probably have a fucking generator if they're bringing ice and ice chests and bullshit, because they're going out to survive for 3 days. Fucking ancestors, nomadic, lived outside for hundreds of years. And now we need ice chests to go away from our houses for 3 days. Oh, that's gonna explode. Where's Jamaica plane? I think I need to repair my armor. Purely psychological for the American market. Summer is highly promoted and every commercial has families at the beach with their beach towels and umbrella. I mean, sure. But why do you need your food to be refrigerated? Can't you just take food that doesn't get heated up? Like, must you take meats, is what I'm asking. Meats and vegetables. It can't just be foods that are meant for when you're outside for extended periods of time. Like chips. American chips, that is. Or chips, you would need an actual refrigerator for that. Ugh. Non-perishable foods is meant for meats, but you can freeze meat beforehand, put it in the cooler. So like, yeah, you can freeze the meat and it becomes its own ice. No, we want burgers, hot dogs, eggs and breakfast, milk in our coffee. Fucking Americans, man. You want to go outside, but you don't want to leave your fucking food behind. You're not burning flesh over an open flame, it's not a barbecue. Who said anything about a barbecue? Barbecue makes sense. I functionally understand the purposes of barbecues. Come on now. I'm saying when you're camping, fucking take shit that doesn't rot in an hour. No, unlike the UK, we have good food that we actually want to enjoy. But you're camping. The goal is not to eat. Perishables are unavoidable when camping out. Steaks, burgers. Okay, so we start that sentence with an interesting premise. We start with perishables are unavoidable when camping. Okay, interesting premise. Fascinating. And then you start talking about steaks and burgers. Did you know there are other foods in the world? Oh, what did I just put in there? Was that an artillery grenade? Where's that? Gimme. Also, just so you know, the UK eats all the exact same shit you guys do. Plus baked beans, yes, of course. It's called a religion. You should respect our practices. I mean, do you all just stare at a river and eat a can of beans pretty much the same as staying at home? No, I wouldn't say it is, because we use perishables when we're at home. That's the purpose of the fridges we own. If we only ate baked beans, why would every house have a fridge? Come on now. Use your brains, Americans. Is it perhaps a myth that all the Britishies eat is beans? I only have like 18 cans of beans. That's, you know, a few. You mustn't have had good meat. Jesus fucking Christ, it's meat. Are you taking ragu? Not ragu, that's the beef sauce. The fucking wagyu. Wagyu, the Japanese shit. Sure. I concede. If you're taking a $500 steak to go and eat it in the fucking woods, get some ice. Probably eat that in a nicer environment, though. No, I'm not assuming that everybody lives within easy commute to grocery stores. If you don't live within a convenient distance to a grocery store, fucking make your own ice. Yeah. Justin, I know. We've been over this. The comment I made about about the ice was I was under the impression the ice didn't last long. We moved on from that. Oh, I've not got a fusion core in here. That's a lie, they have banned foods over there that Americans don't. That's not strictly true. You have banned foods that we're not allowed to bring in. You're allowed to make your own. Except for the Kinder Eggs. What the fuck is that about? Even then, I think you could make your own Kinder Eggs. You've never had Applejack flavoured Pop-Tarts? So are we starting this conversation about how the British have really shitty food and you're bringing up Pop-Tarts as like the pinnacle of what you've got? That's the first card you play, is Pop-Tarts. Quite possibly the worst thing America has ever invented other than like nuclear bombs. Okay, are the Americans going to really sit here and gaslight us into thinking Pop-Tarts are good food? Every single accusation the Americans have ever made about British food is killed instantly if we're going to sit here and say Pop-Tarts are good food. Okay, you get lumped in with us now. You're just British food eaters. You just think you're above beans. Because if that's the bar, we are going down together, and we deserve it. I'm texting, but Pop-Tarts are disgusting. Well, at least there's that. Pop-Tarts are fine, they are edible. They are the very definition of edible, yes. They walk the line between cardboard and edible food. Just because you threw a strawberry at them from a mile away doesn't make it good food. They have way too much sugar? Probably, yeah. I've not actually looked at the ingredients, I've just tasted them and been like, I'm not eating that again. Pop-Tarts are edible and a source of calories. They must be wonderful for the military. Why are we eating them? I'm telling you, if we are sitting here defending Pop-Tarts, America loses. Because you're just us. The only decent Pop-Tart is strawberry. Damn, strawberry's the only one I've eaten. No, wait, I've ate chocolate ones as well. And I was going to say, strawberries are the only ones I've eaten and they were dog shit, so how bad are the rest? But I have actually had chocolate ones as well.
That baseball is for after school, and that any radio found on a student will be confiscated.
Beans are common in various chili recipes. Yeah, no. We all agree beans as a concept are fine. They're devolved into baked beans, though, is the problem. Specifically this shit that's in, like, tomato-y sauce. And come in cans. Not, like, good beans.
Seniors, a reminder that you must be 18 or older to attend the Army recruitment seminar during second period.
That's grim.
Sure you saw something?
Pop-Tarts are crap. Well, I'm glad we can mostly agree on that.
You already have several days worth of detention.
Oh, shut up, stop talking in my head.
Receive 2 less days of detention.
Isn't strawberry just the flavour of Pop-Tarts? Like, when they made Pop-Tarts, it was strawberry. I would assume so, anyway. Oh, so now we're going down the... Actually, Pop-Tarts are poverty food and you're very entitled and privileged for never having to eat them. Bull fucking shit. Pop-Tarts aren't food. They are things you throw at children to convince them they're eating sugar. Because they are. But nothing they'll actually want to eat again. It's genius.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon. Time's up.
The British still eat like World War II never ended. I'll give you that, Jefferson. Some people really do, and I do look at them like they're aliens. I do often like to say the phrase, you know the Germans are gone, right? It's more common in the older generations, though. The only holdover is those baked beans. Because we're just used to them. Now's my time to slander the chat. Yeah, people were saying, like, you know, America's so ridiculously hot. You've got to bring ice to the cinema. Keep your snacks cold. That's what they were saying.
As a reminder,
No one's going to go back in the stream and check, see what it was actually about, so that's, you know, I'm just controlling the narrative there. Anybody saying anything else in chat is obviously an agent of disinformation, and they're just yapping about camping, which never came up, of course. See, why do you need to eat the steak when you're camping? Can't you just eat the steak at home and then go camping and eat dog shit? Isn't the goal of camping something other than eating? Can camping only be done by Americans if there is food involved? Is that the point of camping for Americans? Is that what I'm not understanding? Is camping a food exercise for you people? That is sometimes the point of it, yes. We might be circling this language barrier. Because when the rest of the world goes camping, food is not the point. Also, you guys have guns, why don't you just fucking hunt everything there? Come on. You have all these guns, you can't even kill fucking local hobo or whatever you have to eat? I don't know. What animals live in the woods? Bears? Can you eat bear? You allowed to eat bear? Is that legal? Bears protected. Bears can eat you, so like legally, surely you can eat them. When food shortages happen, we still have plenty of food. Yeah.
Please remember this is a closed campus. Any student found in the halls
Yes, you can hunt bear.
will receive detention.
Well, I would hope so. Any animal that can and will eat you, you should be allowed to eat. That just seems fair. I've missed a corner somewhere. Oh, up here. Whoa. That was a lag spike and a half. We can go down the rabbit hole of hunting laws. Can you hunt rabbits? Or is it sort of like an honor system? Like you have to give the rabbit a knife. Give it a chance. Do you legally challenge them to a duel? Most people do primitive cooking while camping. That's broad. What's primitive cooking specifically? Like, are we talking like run after a fucking squirrel, put it on a skewer, cook it over an open flame?
Won't be able to hack this.
Hey. Hunt bear, though most people hunt non-meat eating animals for meat. Sorry, that took my brain a second. Fuck off. Just the word steak. Is that your idea of primitive cooking? Because a steak involves a frying pan. Or a, what's that word? Skillet.
Please remind your parents that the loading zone on Tremont is for buses only.
Competitive grilling. Nope, it doesn't. I was gonna say, that's I wouldn't say it's an advanced form of cooking, but it involves some technological processes to allow it to happen. We need something a little bit more sophisticated than a stick. Where do I fucking go? Why am I speaking? What the fuck? There's a locker inside a locker. Is this the room? Ah, I see where we go. I see where we go. Found it. I'm just so distracted by chat. This fucking absolute war over camping concepts. Like, isn't camping why canned foods exist? It's like, canned food companies are not making canned food because they think the end of the world is coming. That's not why they produce their food.
The fall standardized tests are coming.
That's not where I want to
Sign
go.
up for Saturday practice sessions starting next month with Sister Ida.
God, I wish I could shut this fucking child up. Become quite popular to cook food on a stone heated on a campfire. I mean, that would work. Steak requires a nice flat rock. I mean, sure, technically. You're not gonna get the best sear on that though, are you? You're not gonna be fucking basting that shit in any nice gravies or sauces or oils or any other deglazing the stuff. On a rock. Seems like a waste of any good steak. You would want to cook that on like a fucking frying pan or skillet. Hit it with the reverse sear, you know? You can't do that shit in the woods, probably. I imagine. Maybe you can. He's a higher fucking level than me. That's not allowed. I'm level 78. What did I just equip? Frag grenades, that works.
Please remind your parents that the loading zone on Tremont is for buses only.
I'm baffled by the idea of bringing a steak camping. Yeah, it seems like such a nice food to waste in the woods. Hey, no one said anything about an RV. An RV's cheating. Just get a fucking freezer for your RV. Camping is about... Oh, I'm stuck on. Camping is about roughing it. At least that's how I was raised. That's my understanding of it as well. I don't personally do much camping because I'm just one of those people who's like, why the fuck would I want to live somewhere that doesn't have 4 concrete walls and a roof? But the people I do know who do camping, it is sort of like bushcrafty. You know, you take the minimum and you cook with what, like, not what you find, because you can't hunt anything in the UK, but like you cook with minimal technology. Certainly wouldn't be bringing fucking ice.
Going down.
Please remind your parents that the loading zone on Tremont is for buses only.
If you're camping, who cares about that? Well, if you're camping, why are you bringing a steak? If you're gonna eat a steak, and steaks tend to be more expensive foods than like your average, you know, fucking slab of meat, because it's higher quality or it's a more desirable cut. Why would you take it camping? You should be seducing that. There should be wine involved in the cooking and the eating. Sometimes your wife goes and you buy ice and bring meat to cook. I just can't get my head around the concept of doing that. I wonder if UK camping is like UK camping or is USA glamping with mattresses and all that stuff. What? No, camping in the UK you don't... Well, I can't speak for the entire UK on the matters of camping, but everybody I know who camps doesn't take a fucking mattress. Most they're bringing is like a hammock, sleeping bag if it's a very cold night, which UK does tend to have cold nights, so yeah, you would. Yeah, so basically camping in America is easy. Yeah, they bring the whole forward operating base, does. They bring the full Fallout 76 camp. They've got the weapons bench, the power armor station. Cooking up steaks. Wonder if USA camping is like UK camping or is USA camping like glamping. I suspect it's something not quite like glamping, but not quite as primitive as the form of camping most people in the UK have, where the most advanced thing they bring, aside from their phone, because nobody gets away from their phone these days, get off my fucking lawn, but you know, aside from a tent, obviously. If I was going camping, I'd just take my phone. I wouldn't even take a tent and just take my phone. I'd order a pizza to the middle of the woods. Problem solved. I'd live under the cardboard, is what I would do. That would be my tent. So we're talking about different types of camping? Yeah, we're talking about camping and whatever the fuck involves an RV. We're talking about camping and moving house for 3 days. Airdropped pizza. Oh, that would be a good idea. Do you think Amazon will do that one day? I need Amazon to buy Domino's. Although I hate Domino's pizza, but if I was in the fucking woods, I'd eat it. I need Amazon to buy Domino's and then airdrop pizzas to me in the woods. Then, and only then, would I actually bother going camping myself. Because I mostly see camping as just a waste of time, personally. Like, I know people, oh, the bonding and the fresh... Fuck off. Spare me, okay? I am 23. Who the fuck am I bonding with, you know? I don't have kids. And I imagine if I did have kids, they would be just as averse to camping as I am. They'd just be like, why, like... We have a house. Like, you pay a lot of money for this fucking house. The full-time streamer thinks that camping is a waste of time. Yeah, the full-time streamer does think that camping is a waste of time. Because I make money streaming. What's that got to do with my opinions on camping? Wait until I tell you about full-time streamers who make their money by doing camping streams. Few things seem worse than camping. It just seems pointless. Like, I pay rent. Now you want to go live in the woods? You're paying for all that heating, all that water, and you know you want to go fucking live in the woods. You spent half your life paying off a fucking mortgage, and now you're gonna go sit in the fucking ass in the woods. Eating fucking, apparently, the greatest steak ever, but aside from that, you know.
Hell no!
Where's this guy? That's not camping, that's illegal immigration. Hmm. I heard another one there. Where'd he go? The bonding equals playing on phone in nature, yeah. There's ways to camp and stream at the same time nowadays. Yeah. If I wanted to go camping, streaming wouldn't stop me. I'd just fucking do it on my weekend when I just don't do anything anyway. I'm self-employed. I make my own work days. Do it right now. I could just stop streaming, stop doing anything, and go outside if I wanted. It's the wonderful thing about being a streamer. You're completely self-employed. Just fuck off into the woods at any point. I just have no reason to do that. Fantastic, we're out here. It's cold. What have we achieved? We've wasted the rent we paid this month. We've wasted 10% of it by taking a day in the woods. I'm not gonna bother with Kate right now, I do not care. Yeah, it's a bit late, buddy. I expected that guy to fall. Oh well. Yeah, what am I even doing? You've stunlocked me entirely. We probably want to talk to the Brotherhood, actually. Where's the Pridwin? Let's go there. See what they have to say about me, like, going and doing this. See if I get kicked out. Camping is a hobby and should only be a hobby if you have a house. But you pay for the house. That's the problem. It's just, you're just LARPing as a homeless person. Camping with fishing and hunting is more like how you describe camping. But we call them fishing. That is a lot of weird radiation. We call them fishing and hunting trips. It's really a language thing. I mean, you can't really hunt in the UK. There's just not that much to hunt. Most of it's illegal. But fishing, sure. Hello. I still don't understand what me streaming has to do with camping. Like, am I allergic to the outdoors because I make a living the easiest way I could think? You don't go on holiday at all? Not camping, no. But mostly, no, I don't really go on holidays, because, like, what the fuck would I do on holiday? Again, this is probably an age thing, but, like, what is the point? You waste your money, you go to a place. That is the end of the statement. That's all I could come up with. There are several successful camping streamers, indeed. Or at least YouTubers. I don't know actually about camping streaming. Is that a thing people do? I imagine so. But YouTubers, yeah, definitely. That I'm 100% aware. Very, very popular niche, actually. It is. Yeah, I would have expected so. I just didn't have any examples off the top of my head. Does falling asleep outdoors count as camping? Because if it does, I've camped loads of times. That really depends on if it's in an urban environment. If it's urban, you are just asleep on the floor. If it's in the woods, I think you are camping. Yes, if you survive. It's not an age thing, I'm a year older and love to travel more than I do. I just don't see the point. It's not productive whatsoever. And it doesn't sound very entertaining either. Like, it doesn't seem like it would be relaxing. Like, oh, wonderful, I have all this stressful bullshit I need to do now. Fucking love airport security. The Institute one, that's kind of weird.
Scanning unknown identity. Clearance confirmed.
Just who you are. Yeah, I imagine it is. In my 20s, I went all types of places and camping, and I had a great job and wanted fun. Ugh. What the fuck was that? Who's my laser-powered mysterious stranger? Was that the Institute? I'm disabled and I don't do anything because I can't. You should. I do enjoy my life. My life's great. It just doesn't entail going outside and fucking wasting my time. And money. Although you can definitely go outside and have fun and not use money, but I expect not most of the time is what is happening there. Unless you're in your absolute peak poverty era and you're like texting your friends like, hey, what's the thing we can do that's free, by the way? I don't actually like camping. You like the camping content. To be fair, I get that a lot with like my games that I play. People are like, I don't like this game, I just watch you. Not just camping, going new places. I don't know if it's something about being brought up in the Google Maps era. I just don't care. I've been here? Oh yeah, I was meant to go to the Pridwin. I've been very distracted by, like, raiders just aggro chaining me. How long have I been streaming? 2 hours. My oldest are your age and they go camping and or fishing. That's a personal thing. Meh. Still doesn't change the fact that I just don't see the appeal of well, I don't see the appeal of camping other than, like, you get fresh air, which is nice. But you don't have to stay the night. And then people say, like, oh well, you get to bond and hang out with your friends, but again, like, you can do that anywhere. This motherfucker don't like camping. I mean, I don't have a particular dislike for it, I just wouldn't do it. Let folks who enjoy it do so without censure. How am I censuring you, I could have banned everyone who disagrees with me, but I'm here, I'm talking. You should all thank me. That's a joke, by the way, because some of you are dense. Just being honest there. I heard a tripwire there. Fuck that guy. I know he was just chilling, chat. I guess I'll cross here. He wasn't chilling pretty well. He was camping. I don't think that counts as camping. He had a roof. He had a roof and 3 walls. I don't think that's camping. That's squatting. You're just living in someone else's house. Thanks for blinding me, buddy.
Proctor Ingram.
Just fixed a few power armor
Ugh.
parts and gave them to Tegan. Might want to check them
Let's
out.
go find out how upset Maxon is at me. Someone broke his 4th wall. He probably needed to break his 4th wall to get in there. He is a super mutant. Like, how are you going to use a door? You have to take off a whole wall. I don't even think he could have stood up in there. They must have built that shack around him.
Heard you gave those muties at Fort Strong something to think about.
No, I killed them all. I killed them all brutally. I committed a genocide. Hope that helps. Are you ready for the Yapperhood of Steel? Every single one of these motherfuckers has something to say to me. It's insanity. Hi.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build... However, since you've unexpectedly, first and foremost, there could be doubt. The second part, about 10 during this...
Hey?
That's fortunate.
Yes. Securing useful resource. That said, after some time, we're fairly...
I'm surprised that the Brotherhood let her go.
Had I been in command, your mission is... Once you're inside, if you find there's a special...
Consider it done, Elder.
Very good. Just keep your mind. Good luck, Knight.
Okay, so we have the Brotherhood still on side. That's good. Do not talk to Lancer Captain Kells. Kells is pretty much going to be dead set on me murdering people that I don't want to murder for the peaceful ending. So we do not want to talk to him unless a quest marker forces me to. Let's go to the railroad now as well. Fortunately, it's quite nearby. You know, right now, I kinda wish the UK did have air conditioning because it's ridiculously humid. Not a fan of this. Not enough wind flow. Not gonna be good for my computer. Probably, I don't know. Buy ice. How would that help at all? Hey, Leaf. How, Jefferson, how would ice help? Never mind buying it. Should I just have, like, ice on my forehead? You get a brain freeze after, like, half an hour. Knowing you, you probably, like, buy loads of bags of ice, put them down your fucking trousers. You lunatic. In your lap. Then I just look like I pissed myself. What are we doing here, Jefferson? It would cool the room slightly. I mean, if I buy enough ice, sure. There's a purpose for buying ice if you want to cool down an entire room for an hour. With 18,000 bags of ice. Might lower the house temperature by 3 degrees Celsius. I could also just stick my head in a fucking freezer for an hour. I want to do that before I die. And it might have to be the last thing on the bucket list just in case it kills me. I would also like to microwave myself. And drink antifreeze. See, some people like to camp. I like to think about drinking antifreeze and what it would do to my body. We're all different. We're all special in our own way. It was a business expense. I actually could. Technically speaking, I can put like some amount of my rent and utilities on taxes because I work from home. And it's like part of my business. It's a very nice expense. Are you okay? It's not a suicide thing, I just want to know what they feel like. You could buy plastic wrap and make a tunnel from the freezer to your chair. You certainly could, but you would need something to waft the air towards you. You would need a vacuum cleaner, like at your lab, to suck air towards you. I feel like I could just turn on a desk fan, to be honest. I do have one next to me, I just think it would disrupt the audio, so I'm not going to use it. I probably shouldn't drink antifreeze right now, because like I would want to freeze. What's the opposite of antifreeze? Ice. This plan needs more revision. Yeah, I think it does. I could simply put my PC in the freezer. What would that do, chat? No, I don't want to talk to you, Matt. Matt, no. Do not. Oh, fuck's sake, Starlight Driving. Of course. First time in like 100 hours. I forgot to buy the things from the peoples. I'm gonna be without a vertebrate thing. I'm still gonna go talk to the railroad first. Just sit lower than the freezer and let the physics do the work. That would work, but the problem is my freezer is like on the ground. Where could I move my freezer to? How the fuck do you move a freezer? You need like a wheelie thing. I've never moved a freezer before. That's going to be annoying when I inevitably have to do that at some stage of my life. Same with a washing machine, actually. could get a rope. I could wrangle it like cattle. Ride it down the stairs. Those are the thoughts you come for, chat. Come on now, you know it. The washing machine isn't too bad, but a fridge freezer is annoying. Yeah, can I saw it in half, do you think? Because then it's just 2 washing machines. I could saw that in half. Feel like moving half a washing machine or an old TV. Now we're getting somewhere, chat. Saws. That is the answer. Sometimes I think I should be on medications. Other than my hay fever tablet.
Tinker Tom's been looking for you.
I think something inside the washing machine requires it to not be sawed in half. I mean, I'm not planning on using it after I've sawed it in half. Does that matter? Is there any problem saws can't fix? Why are they sleeping on the same mattress? No, I don't think there is. Oh, sorry, what?
Desdemona.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you act sounds crazy.
That sounds crazy.
That's not a denial. Deacon has proof. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen. Eventually, the Minutemen will, but I doubt your soldiers will. I'm counting on you being as...
I'll stick with my people.
Of course I'm disappointed.
I think with that, we can still help the railroad pretty comfortably. We just have to make sure that we do the evacuation order. Pretend like Deacon doesn't swing both ways. That wasn't Deacon. Oh, it was Deacon. Oh, there we go. Because he's bald, I didn't recognize him. Yeah, fucking... Ratman, where are you?
Excuse me.
Those work great if people you have problems with.
Bet you never met a synth before Glory.
You mean you're not? No, I'm not.
Giving me clearance to set up my atmospheric funnel.
Yeah, that's really great, Tom.
Duct tape solves everything.
So my sensor.
So what happens if we saw duct tape?
If you need to. Like, you know, who couldn't spoof a conventional camera, right?
Does your no.
I'll take good care of Mila.
She's got a lot of sensitive components. So be gentle, alright?
What have you been doing to this device? Hate typing on a phone? Yeah. Take the device. Then we have 2 bits of tape.
Please,
and a sticky saw.
work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
You think the Minutemen won't help the synths?
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, the synths are tangible receptacles.
What? I don't know.
Take your time.
I will just do it my way, it's fine.
How do you even fit down here?
Don't question it. Pam.
Systems locked. Building statistical model for Operation Tea Party.
Pam.
All processes are busy.
Raven, check the wiki. What do I have to do to get Pam on my side? I want to get the ballistic weave.
Yes.
Well, that's useful. Not. Doesn't Dr. Care? Oh no, we have the bed drop. I think we want to do Boston After Dark. Let me check my list. Do From Within. Do Outside the Wire. Up to and including Mankind Redefined. Get the magazine, get Virgil's FEV serum, give the serum to Virgil, convince Kells not to kill Virgil. Complete up to Liberty Reprimed. Do not complete Underground Undercover. Start Mass Fusion. Don't finish Blind Betrayal. Tell Ingram. Complete Spoils of War. Okay. I've got a better list here, hang on. Part 2, before being banished from the Institute, from within, outside the wire. Liberty Reprimed. Do not progress in the Railroad's main story. Synth Retention, Battle of Bunker Hill. Mankind Redefined. Building a better crop, plugging a leak, House Divided. Control Hypothesis, blah blah blah. Start Blind Betrayal, but don't talk to Maxon at the end. Teleport back to the Institute and start Mass Fusion. Okay. Complete Blind Betrayal, Burning Cover, Defend the Castle, Nuclear Option. Got it. Need to do that quest first? Yeah, I thought so. Why would I want to reprogram Pam? That's not what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get her to give me the Ballistic Weave quest. Let's go do Boston After Dark then, I guess. Because it's not on the list of quests you have to do, which means it probably isn't a quest that'll fuck everything up. Otherwise they would have said, don't do Boston After Dark. How long have I been streaming? It feels like 5 hours. Ugh, 2 hours? Life is pain. %, feels like that. It's the temperatures, does. My mouth's sticky. Not a fan. I think it's actually mostly the glue. Kind of melts in the heat. And then it goes on my hand. I think it was the ice top. Yeah, that was a great war, to be sure. Nothing was achieved. I have not changed my opinions on anything. I just have a slightly better understanding of how long ice lasts. The glue that holds on like the grips and shit. If it's really humid, it'll ooze a little bit, and it's kind of nasty. I probably have a cheap mouse though. No, I mean it's a Logitech, but it's probably a cheap Logitech. You know what you need, right? Is the answer going to be some kind of pre-purchased bulk ice? Because it would only help a little bit. Why have I got 2 quests? Oh, Dead Drop and defend Starlight Driving. I forgot. Let's go help Starlight Driving. Sticky is the worst feeling? Yeah. I'll get over it though. Once I'm done streaming, I must be holding the mouse too tightly because, you know, it makes you a little tense to stream because you're focusing on playing a game and you're talking and there's a lot of tightly holding the mouse. It makes that stickiness worse. But after I'm done streaming, I will clean my hand and the mouse. And hopefully the grips won't slide off without their glue. This place has super mutants in it, and I should be concerned. Oh, I missed that, for fuck's sake. Did that actually throw? There we go.
You see me?
That was precise. That went well as well. I do not need a machete. Oh, wait, that can actually open this. Okay. I don't need any of that. I'll take the XP though. Am I stuck? There we go. That's not very helpful. Chat, for those of you who have played Fallout 4, what's your worst legendary? I feel like mine's probably the Medic's Fat Man that I unironically got. I hope you heard my neck click there. That's what streaming does to your body. Extremely hazardous occupation. Genuinely probably could have been in a coal mine for 10 years and had a better neck. Ghoul Slayer's Gamma Gun. Yeah, that would do it. Suppose unless you want to heal Hancock. It's like the radiation should heal him, right? Then the extra damage to ghouls should mean that he gets healed extra. But you can just stim back him, so there's that. Legendary Switchblade that added 1 luck. That thing. You can get luck stats on weapons in this game. I know you can get it in 76, but I'm not sure about Fallout 4. Because lucky usually means you get extra crit damage and extra crit build speed. Seems like Covenant's under attack. Why are these bodies just still here? I'm coming, Starlight. Yeah, it doesn't really matter what effect you get on a switchblade, it's gonna be dog shit. There's a special lever rifle that gives plus luck, but you can't get that stat on weapons normally. Yeah, thought so. What? What is it, dog meat? What did you find? Ah, thank you. I'm coming, Starlight.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
Where'd the thing go?
I'd like to trade some items.
Sure thing.
Have you been to Quincy Ruins yet for combat armor? No, because it's a Minutemen Creation Club quest now, so I wanted to do that on stream. It's just for my settlers to have combat armor, though I don't need combat armor. I don't need any armor, actually. I am good. Quantum armor would be quite nice, though. Did we win? What happened here? Double defense, Starlight driving. Yeah. Where are the enemies?
Got work to do. Can't talk.
I don't know, it was a quest. It's only a quest with a creation club thing. Adds a bunch of power armor paints and Minutemen to help you retake the area. I only wanted the power armor paint, but you kind of have to take it with the quest. Because of course, shit that's supposed to be quests doesn't get quests, and shit that's supposed to be skins does get quests, because this is Bethesda we're talking about. Where are the enemies? I'll go do a little patrol around. Is it worth it then? Eh. I like the paint jobs. That was it? A horde of feral ghouls, really? It wasn't even a real attack, because they didn't come from an attack angle. That's just a random horde of feral ghouls. Pain in my ass. I wonder if that one behemoth has spawned. Oh my god. Tree tutorial, please. But yeah, I got a level there. What do I need to know? Not much, but I think reloading all my guns faster would probably be smart. Just a flat reload speed boost. Yeah, that's pretty good. Did not ask. that didn't work very well. Oh shit. Oh, it did hit something. Did it kill the raider? No, it must have killed something else. Maybe some ghouls? Go see if they have another fat man for me. Whatever that was, you fucked it royally indeed. Three mini nukes. What a scary guy. Wonder why the behemoth didn't respawn. I do have a small issue of not knowing what the cooldown is on these grenades. I feel like I probably haven't done it, but it would be really funny if it did work. So I'm gonna give it a shot. Just see if the raider even notices. I think they noticed. The artillery's still reloading. Boo! Can it? I think... Oh god. I think they can respawn. Okay, so you can reuse the artillery pretty often. How the fuck did you survive? 3-minute timer, interesting. Uh-oh. I did the fusion core thing, run away! Forgot it doesn't auto-equip your frag grenades again. I have like 70 of those fucking things, so it doesn't matter too much. Where the hell? What a weird little battle. I wonder. Ah, the Brotherhood. I smell some free power armor. Damn, power armor guy survived that. I disagree, to be honest. He got nuked. Chew. Free power armor, chat. What can I say?
You look hurt. Here. This'll make you feel better. You need a name. I'll call you Sparky.
Does this dog just follow me around? Can I send it to a settlement? Anybody know? Let's see. It's rolling on the ground. Let's find out about the wounded dog. Wounded dog. Fallout 4. Buttface, Mutt, or Sparky? So she just sometimes appears in player settlements and stuff like that. Interesting. Sometimes she follows you as well. Well, she'll die if she follows me. Well, she can come back to say, what's it called? Starlight, because I need to drop shit off. I've got mange, it's just a ghoul. Any landmines respawned around here? Carry weight. I think Sparky got lost already. That's fine, I don't think she really does much anyway. Other than not be very good in a fight, probably. But she can randomly encounter again and can be found as like a guard dog in some of your settlements, apparently. So that's kind of cool. probably going to end stream soon because it's really warm. And we're coming up on 3 hours anyway. But I'm not going to get much more done today. We had a lot of distractions with the ice and the bread and stuff. Carry weight. Blah. Oh, didn't mean to get out the armor there. Just pressed the wrong button. None of what I was carrying was junk. What am I carrying? Probably these fat mans. Yeah, that would do it. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. We'll be back on Wednesday. Hopefully it'll be less warm. Probably won't be, but we can still hope. Thank you all for coming along. There will be a video for members. Don't forget to raid. I'll try and check and see if anybody was on. But nobody was on earlier, so there might not be anyone to raid in my following list. That would suck. Let me actually check that. Twitch. YouTube viewers, you're excused. You're not going to be able to help on the raids. Spange is live again with Bellright. We'll raid him. But yeah, we'll be back on Wednesday. There will be a video coming out tomorrow, 7 Days to Die, all that stuff. Members and patrons get access to it today, probably in a couple of hours once I'm done uploading, because I didn't get a chance to upload it during the stream because that would have fucked with the bitrate. So, Twitch viewers, I'm getting ready to send you on a raid. To Spange again. Tell him I said hello. Let's start that. Alright, let's go. Bye-bye, YouTubers. That's why I'm the YouTuber. Goodbye, YouTube viewers. And the Twitch viewers are probably already gone. Bye.